Someone almost died.
Nope.
Move. Oh, he did that again. I got him. Nope.
Thank you.
This is so sick. You get to choose these.
Oh, god dang it! I was in an overload and I didn't pay attention. Ah! If we don't win this run, I'm going to heal as well, on top of our other healers. Yeah, I'm going to heal. Okay.
Yeah, our healer didn't go down early. Okay.
Fun.
And we're back.
You don't need to go A healer, by the way. You can grab the other trait that increases your healing, because I'm alacrity anyway.
Unfortunately, it gives me alacrity anyway, so.
Move.
Yep.
Anytime he opens his arm, I gotta. I'm saying that mainly myself, by the way.
Yeah. It helps me too.
I can't trust circles. I have so many circles. See?
They shall fall. At once.
Oh dear.
Fucking demon.
Oh, no.
What the fuck do
I
I
got
need
someone.
money for?
Okay, I got two, I think.
Paying non-demons for their goods and services.
Okay! Thank goodness I had Aegis. I did not mean to press that button. Jesus Christ. Moving.
Vassalize.
Nah, don't worry about fighting if they're called. We didn't get the CC. Oh god, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Bro, I'm stuck.
Got.
He's lagging.
Easy.
Oh, thank god we got that guy.
This is just him.
I am little bro.
Guards. That's definitely not allowed.
Crap, I went down. Oh,
Holy
no.
shit.
I don't have
He's
to
still on that Discord.
Hmm.
You just formed him in a old.
Cool.
And we're back up! Woo!
Oh dear.
We
Oh, I could just get their.
I got them, but they don't know it.
Sword infantry, great sword infantry, melee infantry, siege infantry, missile infantry, sword infantry, melee infantry.
They're gonna follow you, so.
30, 40, 48, 40, 38. Great sword infantry. That sounds about right.
Here, CC. Oh, we can slow this one down again. I don't like how we stopped there. Ooh,
Hey!
we didn't get both bonus rewards, which kind of sucks, but that's okay.
Oh, I forgot about that part.
Gifts of chaos?
Kill it in time.
What the fuck?
Okay, well,
Is that everything?
that was IBS 5, yeah.
What?
Okay. Did we just open the
can-
chest now?
Hell
You know what? I'm gonna message the squad if anyone's left and ask if anyone wants to do delays.
Unholy manifestation? The blood
Are you gonna say?
rush.
Sometimes
No, I'm
there's gotta be an unholy manifestation, bro.
Alright, I
This
guess I'll
shit
just
just
say
sounds hilarious. Man, did I walk out of the shower into blood? Gifted unit. Oh,
do we
oh.
open the Vigil Emissary chest now?
What? Oh, if you have 4 hums on it, yes.
Okay. Oh, I'm capped on Eternal Ice again.
Technology, diplomacy, objectives. Yep,
Who said yes?
I do not know. Units will
Okay, what are the
add
dailies? Finding Overlook and
Instantly add to your gift pool, bro. Sounds pretty straightforwardly good.
Oh, I don't have to go anymore. Oopsies.
Yeah,
okay. So, what are you currently?
8 DPS.
Do you want to go Q DPS?
I would prefer that, yeah, but
Yeah. Okay. So.
okay.
what the?
Alright, 2 Arbor Stone. I have all my portals here.
Whoa!
Powerful urge to eat a rabbit because it's so cute.
No.
What?
Huh?
Huh?
I'm not going inside until we get full loot.
Okay.
To be honest, these aren't very good.
You saying 8 DPS?
I was going A heal. You said you wanted Q DPS, right?
Yeah, I would prefer it. It would be way better. Because I don't have to change anything. Or I don't have
like
to,
that one.
I can also play Ritualist, so I'll take it.
Don't let it have it. Make him play something he's bad at. Joke.
The four token.
Well, they left.
One left, not the person who's been talking.
Fucking continue the turn timer like I was playing Stellaris still.
Lol.
Pressed the base bar and expected something to happen.
Who are you playing?
Belakor,
Damn.
big
Yeah.
purple demon man.
Yeah.
I could summon homeboys from the
Mm-hmm.
other chaos homies. It's pretty cool.
Wow, we're the only group up.
And nobody's joining.
Is it the greens that you sell? It is. Oh, okay, the blues you open up.
You open up all of them. What?
No.
Oh no.
No, you can sell the greens. I mean, you can open them up if you need material, but if you need gold,
Really? Huh.
It's very marginal game. I have never really sold them, I'm gonna be honest. If you need actos, you should open them properly.
I always need Ectos.
That's true. Yeah, but if you're fiending for
Hey, we got someone. Hey, we got. Okay. Hey, DPS.
hey, space DPS.
The first.
Yeah. Okay.
If I swear to God, if we all get, what's it called? You know, I should fill out.
He's going into Joker mode.
Yeah, they most do.
What's
Fucking
that?
George. We have Annie. Just fucking tell us that to be healer. Fucking George, we're searching for like people and like party finder, and we said looking for healer and like a support DPS. Fucking 3 people joined, or 2 people joined. That just said hi, DPS.
To be fair, I did include DPS in the list of things we needed. It was at the end of the list, but I did include it.
Oh, you did. Oh, okay, you did. Okay, I thought you just. I didn't see the thing.
What? Wait.
I don't know what that means.
Goals for the front. I feel like the skull.
A heal or quick
Actually.
DPS.
Yeah. That's fine.
Yeah. I, all right, we don't need. All right.
We're all set. We just need DPS
Daxter needs to be DPS.
Yeah. No, Dax is Q DPS, and then
All
Dire.
captives are enslaved. That's
is
crazy.
also Q DPS, I think.
Actually, a classic technique.
I don't think
Why
Dire
get
can A heal.
souls?
Oh wait. Oh, I guess Vindicator. All right, and then now we just need DPS. We need one last DPS, and we'll do it. All right. Where's the strike ball at? Right here.
And I need to change what I'm looking for.
KO! Knockout. 2 times KO.
Yeah.
What is this? Some kind of knock them out twice.
Let's do this.
This can be
Rockin'
served
stew.
with the
What is
my asthma. Don't have.
I'm gonna have terrible time because I'm not gonna provide quickness for the first bet.
Why not?
Because we literally hit him and leave. And I actually can't anyway, because I need targets.
Oh, that's fine. Holy crap, Mechanist damage. Jesus Christ.
And my damage. I'm boom DPS, brother.
Yeah, that's also a little silly. Although, like, if we compare to, I don't know, the Snow Crows, in theory it's reasonable. But yeah, that's still silly.
Path to
Um,
oh. Oh.
Yes, stacks for me. Yes, stack. I shouldn't eat 2 of those. Probably 8. Bad idea.
Thank goodness for that person who's just tanking without being asked.
I mean, they don't get like a option. Really.
Realistically, we should be focusing. Okay. This is a little disorganized. I...
God
need to
maker.
learn the up-to-date stuff on this.
I suppose I'll go for chaos, undivided corruption, even though I have no idea what that means. But yes, of course.
Alright, incoming spread out mechanic that nobody ever remembers to do correctly.
Lol.
Hell, classy.
And people standing in the way.
I was almost stuck. Brother in Christ. You fucker, you walked into me.
Yeah, that's the classic. And...
They died again. No, I'm 1.
a backup
Oopsie,
brother.
Huh?
You want to be against the wall.
Does it do proximity damage or something? I don't want to be against wall.
It does more damage the closer you are. Soiled it.
Soiled it. Soiled it. Soiled it.
Soiled it.
If you want a really stupid campaign, George, you should do, I forget what his name is. He's one of the vampire count dudes. He's just like a necromancer dude who buffs up basic unit zombies to like the extreme.
Zombie. That's kind of funny.
Yeah, it's really ridiculous. You have to fight literally every battle, and the battles take 20 minutes, but my god, you will win.
Eventually.
It's kind of funny, but it's also awful. It's a nice little fun challenge.
Whoop. What was that?
People getting sniped.
Oh, I forgot that was a thing.
Snipes up. I'm pretty sure I also got sniped, but I was in Shroud, so.
Good. Night, y'all.
Good night. Remember when Mitchell was here? That was crazy. I started to say that shit before he even left.
Yes.
I'm not gonna lie to you, Nathan. Our DPS is kind of god awful.
Yeah, I've noticed that this fight is taking a while, but it's okay because it's not our fault.
Quite literally, yeah.
Someone is standing in the group and they're gonna get everyone killed.
No, they're not. It's you, Nathan.
What? I do not have the number.
Yes, you had one
Did I?
on you. Yes, you had one on you.
I swear I checked and did not see it. But also
you
there
had
was a
one on
2 that was... Well, I rebounded anyway. But... And this time, everybody dies. Always. Please get out.
It's just
Oh, I have it. Thankfully, I provide my boons at a ridiculous radius. And now we go to Cosmic Observatory. Yeah, the loading tower.
That is such a shame. I think I will be eating you instead.
Yeah, you eat a lot of people. You vassalize a lot of people too.
Yep, I did notice that my thingies have to evolve my lords.
And we're going to add in one final trait just to make it more interesting. Immortal.
Thank God I just got 2 gold from that. I need it.
Someone in chat said, I've never seen so many downs but no deaths.
Yeah, same.
Which I think is a good thing for the healer. I think that means I'm keeping people alive.
Look, if they're down, it isn't up to you. I'm gonna be completely honest. Like, you help, yes. But in reality, it's literally the whole party picking people up.
That's... I just mean, like, downs are something that just happen.
Downs do
Deaths are something healer can prevent,
War.
hopefully.
My Christ, I am a demon.
Maybe it's the other way around, actually. That's considered.
How did demons fucking show up? I think they were gonna preach fucking peace. No, man, we're gonna kill everything on the planet.
Wait. Well, time to LF.
a DPS for CO.
80.
Yeah.
Really is not important at all. But little do the poor people of this land know, Dave is not exactly someone you want to be living near. We start out the game with a whopping 5 gold and an exhilarating income of 0.1 gold per month. To say Dave is poor is an understatement. You can probably afford the medieval equivalent of 4 pot noodles before
So many things. Bones. I need to go buy some materials. Well, I don't got gold to buy shit with. No, I need to do fractional soon.
It's not until you get to the wealthy Raj of Tanjapungura over to our left that we start seeing someone who actually knows what a coin is. But he also doesn't appear to know what a t-shirt is because those pepperonis are out on display. Still, everyone on this island basically hates us. It's because
Cannot this faction? Why? Is it because I've asked
You have
a lot of
Corrosive
them?
Poison Cloud.
Well, I think they're already I see.
Would you mind taking Corrosive Poison Cloud if you're...
Where does this take me?
It's not.
180 power.
You know what? It's fine. Never mind. It's fine.
Goodbye, 100
We don't need
power.
it. We don't need it. It's okay.
She's not our culture, she's not our religion,
Goodbye,
but she does have a good brain.
Okay.
That means that if we have any room, chances are they'll be a little bit smarter. So, perfect, that's our wife sorted. Next up, we need to deal with the risk of getting invaded.
Oh, we have a legendary conqueror of...
So immediately we're going to assert dominance
It's a
by declaring
mechanist.
war on the poor
Who's
guy to the north
surprised?
of us.
Okay.
Because he's the weakest of all our
Is there
neighbors.
another
What is the
risk?
legendary conqueror or Ura?
Wing 8 raid. The Ura and Decima. Have you done the story?
Chantier?
Yeah. It goes Rear Decima and then Ura. Ura is the...
Where the fuck I spawn?
Oh wait, is that a white mantle fox?
Who are you?
No.
people?
I mean, sort of. It's complicated.
Ah! I'm spawned right in front of the wood elves. Just quite
There's the wood elf
interesting.
spawn in front of you.
No, I definitely spawned in front of the wood elves because I have a gateway and then I went through it. And oh, there's a lot of people near me. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to beat them. Ah, well, that's what. That's what's saving.
Has two development, which I think is equivalent to modern day Slough, and absolutely no buildings.
Find out.
Also is equivalent to modern day Slough. Oh, great news! My wife's pregnant. Splendid stuff.
Declare war.
My wife particularly likes me because I'm of a different religion, but that's kind of understandable when you actually
Yes.
take a closer look at my religion. We are part of the
Whoever that is, please back up.
Yet that's definitely how it's pronounced. This is an unreformed pagan faith. Meaning it doesn't really have much of a central body that agrees on things.
I would like
but
to
we do have a
eat
few
you.
religious tenets, and one of them is very special indeed. This is carnival trophies. Basically, it's possible to gain a carnival trophy artifact when executing another character, slaying them in a
Glock.
duel, or killing them in battle.
Bro's name is
If we
Glock.
kill someone, we
That's
can
crazy.
lop off their head and turn it into a trinkety artifact that we can use for bonuses. What a
I will
wonderful
soon
gameplay
find out how much of a
decision that could
mistake
be.
this
I'm
is.
sure it won't be completely and utterly broken.
Okay, she spawned on me. That's very rude of her.
Pyrrhic victory? Oh shit.
My two neighbors who are nearby and don't have that many troops. Now, our main issue in this part of the world is that actually developing and escaping the cycle of repeatedly dying in a jungle is incredibly difficult. Because we're in this region, we basically have absolutely no money at all, and the buildings that we can build give us very little money as well. But we can't even build those buildings in the first place because they all cost about 70 gold each. 70 gold is not something we're likely to have in the next decade. In order to make that money, we're going to have to get very, very
Put that
creative.
down, really.
Speaking of something
Now.
Why
I
is that person on the...
It's my daughter.
Thank you.
Let's call her Bertha.
That wasn't me that
Yes,
time.
perfect.
They already got it.
Well, we return home with our raid loot of 0 gold. That is so
I mean, it just
bad.
kind of makes
Oh,
sense. If there's a portal in front of you,
Oh,
you
I
might as
missed.
well take it and go fuck.
There's a soul feast on me.
Yeah, I aimed at Dagda instead of Soul Feast like an idiot.
Pretty terrible. So we're going to raise up our army of 658
Oh, man, I just teleported
and
around.
straight into their capital to begin
Channel
another
magic?
siege.
What does
The
that
enemy
mean?
have called in an ally,
What
but
does
the
it
odds
do?
of the ally intervening
What?
are hopefully going to be small. I really, 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 really
Oh,
hope
I
they
don't
be
know where
small.
they
If
are.
start
Oh yeah,
attacking,
because
that's
I'm
going to be a
attacking
problem.
them.
Again,
Oh,
Goodbye,
the enemy is
fuck.
projectiles.
attacking, and whilst they are
Thank
pouring
you.
into me, I should be okay because they're disembarking from
Okay,
boats.
this time,
Unfortunately,
I will
this isn't
actually
I
get
need
it.
to fucking pick this up.
landing from boats in the medieval ages is a very dangerous thing to do. So yep, the battle is going very close. It's looking like we just have an edge, and it's starting to swing in our favor. Yes, we now have the troop advantage. Dave has rolled enough numbers that we're slightly higher than the enemy, and that means we've won just ever so slightly
Other
just
side.
a lot of men, and so did they. But hopefully we can siege this territory before they come back and have another go. Come on, just 30 days, come on, we can do this. All we have to do is win the war before they come back, and yep, there we go.
Fuck it,
Perfect.
dude.
Won the
Who gives
siege.
a
And
fuck?
with that, we'll enforce demand, get a bunch of fame, and that's one enemy defeated. Oh, my name has updated. I'm now Chieftain of Swindon. Perfect, it did actually work. Just needed a month. So in the span of 2 years,
Double
we've grown from just
corrosive
having
poison
one
cloud.
utterly terrible province to now having 3 utterly terrible provinces, which is a
Oh,
really good sign. There's just
shit.
one issue. Our money-making
Back up,
abilities
back
are
up,
Lol.
back up, back up.
indeed,
All the
and
soul
we're
feasts
now
are dying.
over our holding limit, which means this piece of territory
Well.
we control is not really going to provide us with any meaningful resources. And luckily for me, I have a solution for both our problem of having too
CC?
much land and not enough money. We just need to rename this province here. No longer
That was a little closer than I would like.
shall be called Pummelbag.
Yeah.
Yes, in this new region of Pummelbag, we're going to release an
I concur.
entirely new nation.
Better
By
if
clicking
they
on this
walked
button
it,
here, the developers allow you to get rid of your territory and give it
this
to someone
way.
else. This is great, but it does mean we can actually do
Goodbye,
something
J-Mac.
very cheesy indeed.
I fucking
So
kicked
what
that thing's
we're going to
ass.
do is we're going to take this extra piece of land that we don't need and hand it over to someone of our Norse culture. This person is simply summoned into the world. It's Chiefess Asta of Pummelbag. She's going to need to be
Alright, this is how much DPS I expect to do. But it's still sad that I'm third on DPS.
I think it's because people keep getting hit by the mechanic and getting their DPS lowered without realizing it.
Nah. I'll be real with you, it's
just around 170 men.
it's just a
skill issue.
Oh god, that's following me.
I got it.
Isn't that the classic though? Oh,
Oh, there's another one. It's not moving.
That's
Oh,
fine.
okay.
No, it's fine. It's
Also,
just
its
fine.
brand new leader. Now, when we get someone into our prison, thanks to our religion, we get the opportunity to
Please, CC.
behead someone. Unfortunately, in this
Please,
case,
CC. Jesus
we're
Christ.
still going to enforce our
I was
terms.
just turning to fire. That's the worst timing.
We get 50
Yeah, I
legends
just exited the
plus a
crowd.
amount of fame. So actually, we're just going to disband all of our soldiers, go back to Pummelbag, and find
Okay.
someone new to give the land
Little
to.
scuffed, but it
Technically,
worked.
You could pick someone from this list of
Sick.
names, but you should never do that.
Easy
You have a
clap.
truce with them, meaning you can't declare war. It's much
I
easier to just click the
like
button that
Ritualist.
summons
It really
someone
helps that it's
else.
overpowered.
Absolutely no
I
troops, and then all
don't
you have
like
to do is
command.
simply attack them again. Oh, and look
I
at
like
you.
you, Commander. You did a fine job.
Pummelbag. Declare war.
It is a ball of anxiety, though.
He has 9 men he can pull from, so
I would
immediately
imagine.
we're just going to march on in, have a little battle. We of course win the battle, and we start sieging the province, which will take 4 months. Oh, would you look at that? My first son is born. Let's call him Dave Jr. So there we go. We win the
Great
war.
way to get
Fortunately, we
active.
didn't capture the leader of our enemy, but that's okay. We still get to end our war, gain some legitimacy. So yes, I'm just going to repeat this process until I capture someone we can decapitate. And here we go. Poor Buriali here is an ambitious gentleman, and so we're going to help him get ahead in life by decapitating him. And thanks to me pressing that button, we get a brand new item in our inventory. His cranial trophy. It's his severed head. Now, provided we have this in our inventory, we get a bit of extra piety, prestige, and dread every month. And so we're going to keep that in there, taking up all of our resources, whilst we repeatedly farm this province over and over again. So I'm going to be back after I've done this war a few more times, and I've gained even more heads. Okay, so I've been repeating this process over and over again for a few hundred days, and magic has occurred. I have a grand total of 7 heads inside of my inventory, including 4 lovely masterwork items, each of which providing me with a good amount of piety, prestige, and dread. It's definitely starting to become true that Chieftain Dave here is a very scary man to be around. And that's great, because it means not only are all of my children intimidated of me, but most of my courtiers are terrified. And so that means they're not going to try and assassinate me. I've also managed to achieve the highest possible level of legitimacy, which means we're now generating renown, which is fantastic. Renown is the main reason why we decided to play as a Norse character. This exploit does work with anyone who happens to follow the same religion as us, thanks to the cranial trophy's tenant, but the Norse culture allows us to take it the next step by giving us access to the Norse dynastic legacies that are absolutely overpowered. So you might be wondering, what are we going to do with all of the spare heads? In total, we have 3 spare heads from various people we've murdered, and the answer is quite simple. The developers added in a really nice
start
button to the game,
assembling.
the Destroy Artifact button, and this lets us get money.
That sounds
So
like
what
ass,
we'll do is
though.
destroy this person's brain and somehow get 39 gold from it. The developers intended this mechanic to be a way for, say, mighty empires to get rid of a large amount of junk swords they
I
have
need a
lying around.
backpack.
But in my case, it allows me
Accessories.
to
I'm gonna need a
directly sell
relic. I
common
forgot
heads
what
on the
relic
open
I need.
market. So with 121 gold now in our bank, we can actually start upgrading our nation. In order to pull this off, we need 125 gold, so we're about 4 gold short, and that means we're going to have to once again try and get ahead of the competition. So I'll be back after I've once again pummeled the pummel bag. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's the 5th of August of the year 878, and Chieftain Dave of Swindon is doing fantastic. His stats are still not very good at all, but my goodness is he now incredibly dreadful. Pretty much everyone is completely terrified of him, including his beloved heir, Dave Jr., who just looks truly, truly normal. He's a covetous gambler. I don't know how my son has gotten into gambling, but that's completely fine. But it could be worse. You could be my youngest son, Jonathan, who is dead. Since you've last seen me, I've done a fair amount of repeatedly pummeling Pummelbag. Because of that, I now have quite a few trophies inside of my inventory, all of which I'm now going to be destroying. This nets me a very nice 284 gold, which is significantly more than everyone else around me. My neighboring ruler has free gold. On the island opposite me, they have negative 59. With this new money, we would typically want to found a duchy, as it would allow us to hold more territory to expand our nation. However, today, we don't want to do that, because as soon as we elevate ourselves above the rank of being a general chiefdom, when we would then release Pummelbag, instead of it going to a completely independent individual, they would become our vassal, which would mean we couldn't attack them and take off their head. Luckily for us, the developers have included one more additional oversight.
Certainly was
the
that.
Ajang Fort, a relatively useless tribal building that increases the
That was
tolerance of our
certainly a
spearmen.
Pyrrhic
However,
victory.
When upgraded to level 3, it provides the holder of this holding a truly overpowering golden bonus, plus the maximum domain limit, meaning provided you have this bad boy built, you can hold on to 1 additional territory.
But I'm poor.
So that's exactly what we're
My
going to do.
only
Except
limit,
we're not going to build it the normal
the
way, because it's
economy.
gonna take 3 years and I haven't got 3 years. So
The
of course
shackles
we're
of
going to
fucking capitalism will never, I'll never be free of them.
Simply by constructing a building and then clicking cancel and then construct again, we're able to stack the modifiers of this
Have you
being
played
built,
Silksong?
meaning that when we unpause, instead of each day taking 1 day,
I haven't even played Hollow Knight.
we'll start taking off multiple.
Oh, really?
Meaning no, this won't finish in 3 years. It will probably finish in less than 1. So whilst that's off doing its thing, we're going to go to war. As my neighbor Luwu here has absolutely no money, and even though I can't really control this land, stealing it is a really, really good idea, because the more destabilized this region is, the faster I can get heads. But here's the thing, once this building is powerful, all it provides is +1 maximum domain limit, which basically means, hey, if you build it in one of your territories and spend a lot of money investing into it, that territory no longer counts to your
You done with
limit.
Guild Wars
But what
tonight,
about if I
man?
want to conquer new lands? And
By that,
endlessly
I'm asking you, are we gonna do
expand? Well,
fractals
because I
tonight or
can't
not?
build 2 of the same building
We
in the
can,
same territory, we're
but
left in an
it's up to you.
upsetting
I'm not
situation, but of
that
course I have a way
interested,
around
honestly.
it. So in order to pull
Okay,
off this
that's fine
next
with me.
exploit,
I was
all
planning
you
on
need to
eating.
do
I was
is
hoping
get
you would say
really
no,
close
so I
to
can
your
go eat.
building being finished.
Oh.
You said yes,
Switch
I'll be
over
like, oh
to a
yeah, sure,
building
we'll
already
fucking
built.
get the shit
In
done.
this menu, you'll see that
So
there's
we'll
still
go
the
eat.
Ajang forts, despite the fact that we're building
That
them.
is
This is
A-okay, we
because
can do them
technically, as we
tomorrow,
don't have
before
one
we
in this holding yet, it hasn't been removed
Nurgle
from
has
this menu. So we just wait for
descendancy.
the first building to finish construction, then we convert the second existing building into becoming a new Ajang.
Do you know how your units work, George?
We're going to have 2
Fuck.
of them at exactly the same time.
So you could,
meant to be allowed to have, but
upgrade your troops, like, to ascend them to,
sieging, we've now taken control of this
like,
territory. Love
chaos. You, like, turn your marauders into actual warriors of chaos.
because the owner has been in debt for over 5 years. You really did not stand a chance at all, as the lovely Dave here is about to evaporate you. So has our glorious battle victory complete.
Regardless, I think I need to leave anyway because I
Because if we win this
had
siege, there's a chance we
declared
can
on
capture
me
someone whose head we
by
can
the
hold
fucking
off.
elves after I refused their fucking demand of like $2,000.
So we're just gonna call her Blanco. Oh, and the sun. He's Beautiful. You shall be called Chadicus. May you grow to be strong and wise, my boy.
And they were way closer than the other guys. I need to take a portal.
Nigel was really upset and on the floor crying and potentially in pain, but Big Dave wanted to continue playing. Now, of course, as Dave is the primary heir and Nigel isn't, we can very comfortably say, understandable. Who cares about Nigel anyway? Does it really matter if one of my children accidentally kills the other? No, because there's enough spares lying around to keep us going.
Hi.
We've succeeded and we've won the war against the chiefdom of Lulu, and we get to celebrate even more so by lobbing off her head. So first we're going to execute Damar, splendid, and then we're going to behead this lady as well, Huzzah. But unfortunately we didn't get an artifact from her, and still we now get to peace out completely. Great stuff. So with this territory now under our control, we're in an awkward situation whereby we can't actually really use it. It's a boat ride away, it puts us well over our domain limit, so instead we're going to do something a little bit silly. We're going to give it to our son. That's right, it's Nigel, who no one really cares about, but he's strong. We're going to handle this territory, and by giving it to him, we get 30 renown, which, considering we make less than 1 renown a month, is fantastic. Now here's the thing, Nigel is being handed control over a territory that he has absolutely no control over. It's a different religion and a different culture, and so he's almost immediately going to be overthrown. But that's completely fine with me, because as soon as Nigel is overthrown, he comes back to our court.
At least I can just fucking echo ult my way back in time to where I didn't do that.
All we need to do is make 250 renown, and then we can start
No way.
dynastic legacy bonuses. And the one I'm aiming for is practiced kidnappers, because it massively increases the chance we have of capturing someone. Anyway, huzzah, our brand new Ijang forts have been built, and they're ready to be upgraded if I actually had any more money lying around. I don't, but I do have Damar's head, so we're going to sell that for 40 gold.
Bah.
Upgrade the fort.
Bam ba da 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 bam. Bam ba da 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 bam. Ba da ba da ba da da ba ba da da ba da.
Yeah, we'll see.
I was intending to save up my money, buildings, but no, we need to actually just increase our forces. So I'm quickly running my men back after they finish raiding this small little village, and hopefully
are the high elves the French?
100 men sat on our capital. Okay, here comes the enemy.
Wait, no.
Incredibly, they're doing the amazingly brave strategy
We're fucking.
to attack us, but that's just what you can expect from the lion over
Yeah, no, that's
here.
not
An
right.
athletic, skilled
Who the fuck
tactician
declared
who
war?
really just decided this would be a smart idea and is now
That's not.
reinforcing the deployment from
What the hell?
What an exceptional idea. And now we've even maimed him, so his leg is currently falling off. Oh wait, no, we haven't chopped his leg off. We chopped his arm off. He's missing an arm. Oh, what's this? Oh, my rival, Master Kettleman of Pummelbag. Ah, yes.
Ah, I'm.
The reason why this exists is quite simple. Every single time we stole a copy of Pummelbag, there was a
Shitty
chance
lads
the person
over
we stole it from could become a landless adventurer and declare us their rival. This has happened about 7 times, meaning that we have a large amount of people who wish to fight us to the death. Now this gentleman I don't think is very good at combat, so we're actually going to give it a go. After all, we have 23, they have 13. And there we go, after immediately hitting him with our axe over and over again, he actually yields and we beat him in single combat. Perfect stuff. Ah, now here comes our lovely little Holy War friends. They're back with 987 men, and now we are once again absolutely hammering them back. You lost an arm last time, and now, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, you've lost a bit more. The entire war. And with that, we get paid 214 gold. That's what I like to see. This man will now be in immense debt as he bleeds out from his arm stump. So with that gold now in our bank, we're able to very comfortably upgrade our hill fort. Thanks to our exploits, we'll be built in less than a year. Oh no, the man who we were at war with has died in a pure tragic way. Oh, now his son's on the throne. Maybe he'd like to come and have a go. And huzzah, there we go. Our terraced building has now been built, meaning we get +1 limit, which means we can technically hold the holding of Pummelbag without it pushing us over the edge. But before we start pursuing more and more of that, we really need more renown. So yes, yet again, it's time for another war with a random chieftain. And unfortunately for these gentlemen, we are significantly better at fighting. What a shame. Glorious victory. Oh, we captured someone perfect. It's this gentleman. Let's lob off his head with a new head in our inventory. Bam, that's 40 gold. And the war is won. We've captured just about everyone we possibly could. But I'm still going to once again try and fight their mercenaries because there's a chance we could get more prisoners with this gentleman who is the son of the man we're fighting. And unfortunately for him, we've lobbed off his head. It's more money. Yes, 40 more gold. And we get another fight where potentially we could get even more heads lobbed off. Right, well, there we go. The war is complete. We've conquered this additional bit of land. And whilst we could keep it for ourselves, it makes much more sense to hand it off to one of my sons. Let's give it to Harold Davison. He is 0 years old. He has absolutely no chance of holding on to this land. But by simply giving it to him, we get an extra plus 0.25 renown per month and an immediate 30 renown to go with it. And with that, we now have enough renown to get our first dynastic legacy, which is perfect. But we're going to go down the pillaging tree to get to
I was gonna say, how do I make? I know.
Complete. It's immediately onto the next one. We raise another
Wake
army,
up,
and
you
now
need
we're
to
going
make
after
money.
See, bring branding iron.
this process over and over again until I've made a bit more
Da
money.
da 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 da.
And we are now 21 years
fuck
into
was
the
that?
game,
Why did I
and
move?
my cheesy engine is now
We'll see you
online.
all.
If we take a look at our lovely capital of Swindon, we see the terraced forts up and running, meaning that this
I'm
building
just
that's
gonna run
meant to
over
help
these
hold one
bandits
extra
and
holding is
then
now helping
probably
me hold
the
2
French.
extra holdings, allowing me to potentially go and conquer some more. However, our neighbours are starting to get slightly more powerful and allying each other, so we're going to need more troops, and more troops means more money. So in order to make money, we're going to go on a little
You've
bit of
made
an adventure.
the fatal mistake of
Over the seas.
being
You see,
French.
Far off to the west is India, and India is filled
Holy
with various
days.
little kingdoms. Some of these little kingdoms have cities and towns and lots of population lying around. And the one thing most of those people have in common with each other is the fact that their heads are still firmly attached to their
Belakor.
bodies. A mistake that we are most definitely able to deal with. For this raid, I've decided to build this lovely field
Whoa.
shrine here because it gives our spearmen an extra 15% attack and toughness. So yes, our Bondi are getting really powerful. Right, so I'm going to raise all of my men as raiders with the capture selected. Goodness, my son has come of age. And Hassan, when did my son lose a leg? When did that happen? Dave Jr., you're meant to have more than one leg, you silly sausage. Oh, that's fine. I'm sure we'll be okay. Anyway, we have ourselves a lovely raiding fleet loaded up onto this boat, and we're going to spend 4 months sailing our way on over to India. So, Huzzah, we've arrived, and now we will immediately land onto the coast of Puri, a splendid location with a full 12 gold lying around. But we don't
I like
really
watching
care about
D&D on the
We
side.
care about the fact that inside of this castle, the wonderful
Yeah.
Samantha keeps his wife and kids.
I do
That's
that
a
with a
chance
lot
for
of
more
things.
heads to be lobbed off. So we raided the territory. Oh my goodness, we got his son. Unfortunately, because he's 6 years old, the game for whatever reason won't let us behead him and get an artifact. So we're going to keep him in until he reaches the ripe old age of 16, where war crimes can begin. Oh dear, peasants are rising up against me. Oh, I hate
I'm really excited for
2,500
the 99
peasants.
animated series.
We're going to do a little bit more raiding, and then we're going to rapidly have to run on home. We've got a new son born. He's spinning.
Really excited. Probably go finish
Steve.
it.
He's very weak, but it's fine. I also accept
Oh, you haven't?
number 5 key.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
He's gonna be really confused considering
Problem is I left
the
off in the middle of the season.
region at this time had a decimal
Ah.
number system. So
That sucks.
peasants now see
Honestly, I just rewatched season 2
it's
again.
only 21 months, but I don't particularly
That's
want
fair.
to have my wife and kids killed. That's why tragic accident involving peasants. So we're just gonna raid one last little village and then make our way on home. Oh no, I
Critical Role Campaign 4 is popping off though.
actually probably don't be lobbing off
Yeah, I
his head, because if we do, we don't get 40 gold.
I haven't watched any of it, but
I mean, it's their wall.
yeah.
We can ransom him back to his father.
There's a recap that does
There we
before.
go. But if his father didn't have a spare 50 gold line,
No, I'm intending, if I'm gonna watch it, I'm gonna watch all of it.
So there we go.
But-
It's great. We get to return. we
I
get
good. I
50
like
gold.
it a lot more than
Peasants are wanting to actually fight us on this lovely
Campaign
little island,
3.
so we're baiting them into an attack.
Really?
But unfortunately for
Already,
these
yeah.
peasants, I am Dave. and you
I like
are
it
but a
more than
measly,
Campaign 3.
boring
But then
normal
the
peasant.
Campaign
So
3
whilst, yes,
had
you have numbers on your
some nice
side,
moments.
I have spearmen that for some reason can't die via mortal means.
Wait.
So even outnumbered 2 to 1.
Like,
Battles
Campaign
always
4 is
true.
starting?
That'll show those peasants.
Campaign
So we get
4's
to
already
disband
out.
all of our armies, and most
But-
importantly, the leader of the peasant
wait.
faction gets thrown into
Is
a
this the one
prison,
with fresh
and
cut
we can
grass?
behead him, which means
That's
if
Campaign
a
3.
rebellion happens, we get a
Oh.
free beheading and a free 40 gold.
Okay,
It's
I
an
didn't even
angry
hear about
foreign
Campaign 4. I
economy.
didn't
So
realize
with
3
the
was
money
done.
made from that trade, we're immediately
Yeah, 3 was
sinking
done
into
like a while
hiring
ago.
more bondage
Campaign
because
4
they're our most powerful.
Rin and
As soon as
Matt's
they're
playing your
nicely
character.
recruited,
And,
we're immediately
yeah.
going to
Oh.
raise them up again and sail
That's a
south
full
to
campaign? I thought that was a short
the
thing.
fun, of course, mostly being child abduction.
I mean,
Everyone's favorite pastime. Now,
yeah,
the
it's
one thing that
Campaign
does
4.
slow down
It's in the
our
name.
raiding progress is
Wow.
our raiding speed, but luckily this can be improved by a few upgrades.
I wonder how
Namely,
Brennan's
the
gonna
Cora
do, because it's a
Cora
very
yards
different
line
style
buildings
what
that
they
when
normally
fully
do.
upgraded, give a plus
What do you mean?
40% to raid speed. And
Brennan
because we
normally
can
does
blockade
the,
all
like,
of our coastal
shorter,
territories,
sillier
and we can
stories.
have more territories because of
Ah.
our silly domain exploit. Potentially, Big Dave might be able
Yeah,
to
he's doing a
eventually turn
full-fledged
himself
campaign,
into a hairy
and
hoover who's able to abduct every
it's
single
not
human being
set
on the landscape
in
half a
Matt's
day.
world.
So
It's
we go,
Brennan's
we've
own little
decided
world.
to raid the capital of this
Oh.
kingdom, and that's allowed us to capture
New lore, new
5
stuff.
prisoners.
They're
Oh,
using
dear,
the
oh
24
dear, oh dear.
2024
We've got this red 52-year-old man whose head we're going to be
D&D
claiming and
rules.
getting 54 piety for.
Uh-huh.
But unfortunately,
And
everyone else we've captured is a
there
child,
are,
so
hold
their
on,
only
let me
real value
go
comes
get
from
the actual number
ransoning.
for
So
you.
we're going to send off our first few ransom requests. And now the money making really comes in. Sorry, we have that man's head in our inventory. Let's sell that for 40 gold. Perfect. Right, next up I want to continue my lovely domain cheesing. So that means over
You
here in
fandom.
Pummelbag we're going to build ourselves another
Oh,
set of
thank you.
forts. And then of course we'll use this as
Take
an
me there,
opportunity to destroy these canoe sheds and convert them into another set of forts, allowing us to get even more loot. Ah, here we go. We can raid this gentleman. Perfect. Any loot? Oh, we've got quite a few prisoners from that, and captured his wife and one of his daughters. Now, one thing I feel I'm noticing is that I'm
Is
technically
gifting
not
something to
allowed
my
to
vassal a
which
good
I wasn't
idea?
expecting. I thought I'd be completely
I don't
Or I
know.
just occupy it?
whenever I wanted,
Oh,
but no, it would appear
interesting.
that there are indeed some limitations.
I'm not sure. There are 14 players,
I'll just
including the
occupy it.
GM.
Jesus.
A
Manage.
lot of money, and also
Correct.
quite a few people living there, as well as artifacts. So
Ah,
we get this cool
see.
renowned
Robbie's back.
immediately sell for 71
Mhm.
gold. And then if I check yep, this 80
Gabriel Iyengar, Robbie Damon, Davies Caruso,
so away we
uh,
go.
Whitney Moore.
We have 280 gold in the
I don't think I know those last two.
Luis Caruso is he played in Alexandria Unlimited Calamity.
men, we're going to just march on into the
Oh.
capital where they don't really stand a chance. So yes, glorious success.
He was Xerxes.
Who was hit, we're going to immediately lob off and my son actually
Yeah.
captured a few more
Whitney
additional
Moore,
gold.
totally new. They haven't ever played.
Bet.
They played in the Avowed one shot they did, apparently. Alexander Ward is someone else.
Continue as part of my
He did
continue
Alexandria Virgin.
raiding the coast of China
Which I
filled with people with a lot of money. And it seems that by doing this, Dave is
Wait,
making
what's the one?
he is now known as the Templar
Fact.
from Swindon. Yes. And this means he has picked up the trait of Viking, giving him more martial skill and more prowess. He is perfect. Let them weep at his name, the legendary Dave of Swindon, who has just captured even more people. He captured some guy's wife, who got ransomed for a grand total of 100 gold. Perfect. Now, in an ideal world, we sail an army right the way up to the capital.
Alright, I'll go watch Vox Machina. Goodbye.
Bye.
But unfortunately, they have around about 8,000 men, so I really don't fancy our chances, especially considering a lot of these men have some very impressive stats. Oh dear, the enemy government thinks he can actually fight back. Oh dear, they've got 3,000 men. We have to run, we have to run. Oh dear, we're raiding, so we can't flee just yet. Oh, we've angered the Chinese king. He's got 8,000 men.
God. Maker.
Quickly flee into the ocean. Oh, beans. Right, well this one's an immediate loss, so we're just gonna pick someone else to lead the army. Here we go, it's Dagang. This gentleman hates me, so it's kind of okay if he dies in a tragic incident. And we do get to raid the province, which is great because we capture someone else. But yes, unfortunately, all of my men are about to die in tragic combat against Grand Marshal He Kun Pao, the evil. My goodness, he really is quite evil. He's got a
Now
lot of dread.
your land
And we
will
lost all of our
become
loot. What a shame.
mine.
Okay, my new goal, build an army big enough to take
And
out China. It's gonna take a
now
lot of work, but we will be able to do
the
it.
end is clear,
Right, I'm back,
and
ladies
now
and
I
gentlemen. King
face
Dave is now
the
76 years
final
old, and it feels like a
curtain.
good time to probably get up to some
My
utterly absurd
friend,
nonsense, because we've
I'll
just picked up
say
the
it
final
clear.
bit of renown that we need. So
I'll
that way we
state
will
my
rally
case,
we are now more
of
likely
which I'm certain.
Keep working
come
that.
back
I've lived a life. I've traveled each and every byway.
25 prestige and 75 gold for getting rid of this sun. Don't mind if I
Much
do.
more
The
than
concept is
I
quite simple. I have this big
I did it my
Can't
way.
build shit here.
What a shame. With that, I've just gained, I think, 2,500 pies.
March.
Isn't that fantastic? Well, these are all the dead people. And that's great because I can now become a paragon of my glorious religion and consecrate my own bloodline. There we go. So with all of this money, all of these skulls, and now the ability to capture people faster than ever, I think it's time we make one more
Riches for the dark
capital. My
gods.
goal is very simple. We're going to build a massive host of raiders, besiege the capital, capture as many human beings as possible, sell them back to the Tang dynasty for as much money as we can, then use that money to build a massive invasion army, and then use our once-in-a-lifetime invasion casus belli to take control of the capital region. Because why not? I just figure it would be very funny. Right, okay, I do believe the time is upon us. A great raid on the Ming dynasty is ready. I'm going to raise up all of my lovely soldiers as raiders. We're going to go and land them all on the capital of the Ming Empire. Who knows what's going to happen? I would imagine there's a slight chance it could cause quite a fair bit of chaos indeed. But that's all part of the fun. So it's away my lovely troops go as we march straight towards the capital of the Tang, the greatest hegemon this world has ever seen. They have a grand total of 300 counties underneath their control. I have 18. I'm not even
Thanks,
close to a mere
Palpatine.
fraction of their power. But nonetheless, I arrive. I have 8,000 good men at the gates of one of the most developed parts of the entire world. So huzzah, we arrive and the raiding begins. It will only take us 30 days to gobble up all of this loot. And huzzah, the raid is complete and 14 hostages are captured. Now that's what I'm talking about. Fantastic stuff. Let's quickly pull all of our forces out before they have time to retaliate. Then we're going to immediately head towards Korea and land on top of their forces. But we really have ended up with quite a lot of your children. The poor emperor has 22 children, 8 of which are currently in my prison. And each of them he's willing to buy back for 375 gold. Now that's what I call good value. But first things first, we're going to say hi to Korea. Oh my goodness, sorry, did we just capture the emperor? Yeah, I believe we did in fact just capture the emperor of Korea. He's our prisoner. Oh my goodness. Sir, hello. It's lovely to have you. You're worth 750 gold ransom.
Money.
Wow. I wonder what happens if I execute the emperor of Korea. I mean, he's quite a big deal, so surely his head artifact will be special? Oh yeah. Yeah, that's definitely special. Okay, this is a purple illustrious that we've managed to rip off of someone's shoulders. Lost for 200 years, and it makes me single most dreadful being ever invented. How wonderful. Right, let's go to the Emperor of Japan next. I should probably just speed up this process as well. The Imperial Prince can be sold for 100 gold. Let's just see the 30 if you don't get all of your ransoms in a short period of time. There we go. We're just going to execute them all. Perfect stuff. Right, how many kills is Dave up to? Okay, Dave's now killed over 100 people. Fantastic. Let's introduce ourselves to Japan. Oh, it was a glorious success. We took 4 lovely new prisoners. Are you worth any money? No. Are you worth any money? No. Are you? No. Are you? you? No, perfect. Right, I'll have your heads instead. So that's a cranial trophy and another cranial trophy. Which is money for me. Look at our profits. I mean, the entire right-hand side of my screen is different dynasties I now have really bad relationships with because, well, they're a little bit upset. The poor old Emperor of China previously had, you know, significantly more living children, but something appears to have happened to them. Who knows what that could have been? Oh my goodness, look at all these people we killed. It's once again, another raid and 11 prisoners captured this time. You're worth 30 gold. Unfortunately, your head's worth more to me than just 30 gold. So that's you dead. And I'll take your head. And I mean, you're wearing so many clothes I can't even see your head, but presumably you've got one. So thank you. And I will now make my way home. David's quite the terrifying monster, isn't he? He's just too good at everything. So there we go, we return home with all of our lovely soldiers, and I think it's naturally time that we get ready for our great war. The war to end all wars against the Tang dynasty. And it makes sense considering they're about to face a peasant uprising. We might as well get in there as well.
So many
we're going to
things
declare an
to
invasion
take,
of kingdom for
goddamn.
the circuit of this name that I can't pronounce province. Huzzah, we will now declare the war. Right, so I'm now going to
I
raise
declared
up all
war
of my
against a
forces
much
as we
bigger
prepare to
armed
get
group
ready for the
empire than I
greatest battle.
anticipated.
Does it
They don't have
historically make sense
shit
that
for an
effectively a
army.
Viking camped out on the Isle of Borneo is able to somehow topple the entirety of the Empire of China? No, it
So my
probably
demons
doesn't.
just
I'm going to
fucking
stop
run them
questioning
over.
that and instead just enjoy the moment.
Dude, it's so
Right, we've
fucked
now
up to have
arrived in China, which means
demons
the
in a
sieging will
fantasy setting
commence.
against
And there we
humans,
go, we've
bro. What are
captured
they
enough
gonna
territory
do?
so that we can now march on the
God
capital,
bless.
take attrition. And of course, along the way, each time we take control of a
And
new
that's why this
territory, it
world
means we have a
ends.
chance to capture more and more prisoners, which is
That's
very
not why
useful
this
for me.
world ends.
But here I am now besieging the great capital.
I don't
In the
actively.
county of Jingzhou, we find the last foes of the Emperor of China, who is pretty upset by all of the nightmare stress we've caused him by killing his family members. If we take a look at his life, we can see that on the 24th of June 1925, quite a lot of his beloved children just were seemingly executed. What a shame. He is currently trying to ask for a white peace out of this war. I don't think that's going to be happening, friend. Although I can see him currently raising up his own military next to us. Unfortunately for him, it's going to take him another 180 days to gather his forces, and in that time we will more than definitely be able to capture his city. So, huzzah, here come all of our lovely men. Just 19 days to go. There's a good chance we can capture him and make sure he can't even flee, which would
God,
really end this war nice and quickly. There we go, we got it immediately. Yes! Oh, that is just how good we are at capturing prisoners. So, in total, we captured a metric ton of prisoners. I don't even know what would happen if we beheaded him. I have to find out. We get an even greater trophy with even more piety and dread. How very nice. And I've decided to go find the Chinese army and defeat it before it could actually logistically organize into anything impressive. So here we are. And so with that, we're easily able to take on the rest of the Chinese armies and slowly build up our war score until we can enforce our demands. And there we go. We have just shattered the entirety of the hegemon of China as a random Norse guy who somehow ended up on a tropical island. With this, we've gained control over one of the most powerful cities in the entire game, and most importantly, we've ended up with a truly ridiculous amount of cranial trophies,
I
all of
eat
which can
all
be
your
sold for
settlements.
incredible amounts of money. So there
Do
we go.
not
Let me just
resist.
quickly sell all of them. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. This has
It's
been an
not
utterly
optional.
overpowered and silly run in Crusader Kings 3. I hope you've learned quite a bit about just how to break the game by breaking a few skulls. Now, whilst I didn't intend this video to be sponsored, it was in the end. And so if you want to check out the latest
And slaughter your denizens. Take up arms against them. Make them pay dearly for their transgressions.
What the fuck? Guys all fucking up troll keyword? Well, you're out of your goddamn mind.
major enemy cities will be fortified, sire. The capture of such citadels will likely mean a long
Capital.
siege.
Me, master. I'm not in range. Ooh, banana.
Seeking a pact of non-aggression. Such an agreement will foster trust between your followers.
Look.
Trade relations or an alliance may follow.
Nah. Oh, nom nom nom. Give me your capital.
Harbinger. More power, Lord of Torment. My prayers are answered. I travel the world seeking jewels. Today you bring one to me.
Oh, 1, 2. Oh, I only have 4. Okay, I see.
The first demon prince.
Now I should go kick your ass.
Mm.
Mortal mortal sin is defined as a grave offense against Catholic law. Examples include marital infidelity, stealing from others, and chopping off a man's legs and head before killing him with 50 punches to the chest. However, only one of those is relevant to today's video, because we've been sponsored to play Mortal Sin, explore its unique conflict resolution system, and find some of the most broken builds in the game to punish the citizens of hell
Decisive
for not
defeat?
being baptized. But first,
Oh,
what
that's...
is Mortal Sin?
Yeah, they're coming.
Imagine if the dark fantasy setting of Berserk had a threesome with the combat from Ninja Gaiden and the soundtrack from Diablo, and then died in childbirth. What you get is Mortal Sin. It's a fast-paced, combo-centric dungeon crawler, which is less of a love letter to Berserk and more of a death threat. In this game, you play as the color-corrected swordsman who finds himself in a nightmarish hellscape populated by demons. These used to be people, but their sinful nature has corrupted them into soulless monstrosities of violence. If Jesus died to protect the sinners, then call me the Antichrist, because we're killing everyone here. Our objective is to fight our way through 3 different dungeons and murder the Avatar of Sin, not for the crime of corrupting humanity, but for having a stupid name. In theory, all of that could be done with viciously decapitating thousands of people and drowning them in a sea of their own carnage. But what are you? Some kind of pussy? Mortal Sin didn't have to go this hard with its violence, but it did it for us. So pick up that 500-pound sword and get to work. Once you clean the gore out of your eyes and look around, you'll quickly realize this game has a very distinct art style, which before now could only be achieved by microwaving your eyeballs and overdosing on low-quality crack. In the immortal words of Joseph Diaz, I like my people with a little edge to them. If you tell me you cheat at checkers, I'm in. If you tell me you're a committed heroin addict, I'm in. And if you tell me you suck toes for breakfast, I'll be there at 8 a.m. I feel the same way about games. I want them to have a decisive identity. And say what you want, but this is definitely decisive. Unfortunately, it has come to my attention that some audiences find this style to be visually oppressive, and instead they put the game on the realistic setting. But in my opinion, that is the greatest sin of them all. It's like buying a sports car just to replace the engine with a 10-speed bicycle. This art style is a mentally ill Discord e-kitten. You're not fixing her, so just enjoy the ride. As a matter of fact, I'm putting this on Piccolo and doubling the grain for the rest of the video. You can learn to cope, or you can die with all of the epileptics. The choice is yours. With my dog shit opinions now permeating your brain, we can talk about the gameplay. What does it feel like? Well, go find a ripe bell pepper and tear it in half with your bare hands. It feels like that. Satisfying,
I'm gonna go.
juicy,
Goodbye.
powerful.
Nice.
Mortal Sin features 16 classes, and each one of them will gratify your sadism in new and exciting ways. Regardless of whichever class you choose, you will need to combo several different moves together to achieve maximal devastation. I have a strong aversion to the fighting game community for more than a dozen reasons. So when I found out about the comboing part, I was concerned. However, I can confidently say I haven't found any furries in-game, and no one on the subreddit has tried to groom me yet, so I think we're in the clear. Each class has around 6 unique combos to learn. That may sound overwhelming, and that's why it can be difficult to remember if I'm supposed to kick, thrust, pivot, parry, dash, thrust, block, or kick, pivot, thrust, parry, dash, block, gel, while I'm being beat to death by 30 demons. But most of the time, 15 minutes of practice is all you need, and before you know it, you'll be throwing from your feet and hacking people apart with a bone saw. For everyone else, it's not hard to gaslight yourself into believing you're good at the game by simply maximizing motion blur and pressing all of your buttons as fast as possible. So let's do an overview of the classes and see what they say about you as a person. First up, the Berserker. If you're playing this class, you're either brand new, or even worse, you're a speedrunner. As a Berserker, your very first weapon is this. I know it looks like a giant sword, but it's actually a giant paintbrush, and they are the paint. And oh, look at that. The ceiling gives a new coat of gray matter. Better get to work. The Berserker specializes in the industrial application of violence through whirlwind-based attacks. It also specializes in invincibility frames, because if you pick the right perks, you're going to be invincible whenever you're spinning, and you're never going to stop spinning. So, keep an auto-clicker and come back in 20 minutes when the final boss is dead. Next class, Martyr. This one is unlocked later in the game, and And fortunately so, because I have it on good authority that the developer was smoking crack when he designed it. While exploring dungeons, all classes can find these red orbs that give helpful bonuses, but they also come with a curse, so you probably only want 2 or 3. The Martyr spawns with 6, and his damage scales based on how many he has. So the typical run will involve at least a dozen curses, which can result in some unexpected and painful gameplay patterns. For example, you might get the modifiers that make enemies clone themselves, release poison gas, slowing ice, projectile nukes, and AoE jump scares every time they die. Try parrying that shit. The final thing that makes the Martyr completely unhinged is that it effectively has only one combo. Ultimate ability, attack, 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 attack. That's all you need to have some of the highest DPS in the game. I taught a chimpanzee to play Martyr, and 3 hours later, he hanged himself. In conclusion, the term painfully chaotic doesn't even begin to describe Martyr gameplay, and if you enjoy it, you are a special person, one of God's own prototypes, a high-powered mutant of some kind, never even considered for mass production. The Martyr enthusiast is simply too weird to live and too rare to die. On to the next class, the Pirate. If you've ever found yourself in melee combat screaming, "Oh God, they're stabbing me, what the fuck?" then I recommend playing Pirate. Because the best way to practice social distancing is with a loaded gun. And this class has everything ranging from flintlock pistols to a literal cannon. Stylistically, very cool, and also very broken. Since the Pirate uses projectile weapons, we can pick up the skill Fracture, which doubles, triples, or even quadruples the number of bullets we fire and fans them out in an arc in front of us. Then, by combining that with Echo to repeat all of our projectiles, we can turn our single-shot cannon into an automatic cannonball shotgun. This gets really out of hand when you realize these skills also apply to your ultimate. Black Powder Bomb is a single projectile that deals massive damage. Now, it's 30 projectiles that wipe out an entire city block. God bless America. If for some reason your megalomania still isn't satisfied, just get this legendary item. The Finger of Death is probably the best ability in the game. And guess what? It's a projectile. So have fun way clearing the entire dungeon with one click. Next class, the Reaper. If you feel it's unfair that surgeons have a monopoly on the limb amputation market, then this is the class for you. Because all of your skills and weapons can specialize in turning people into human jigsaw puzzles. When I play that class, I like to roleplay as one of the 7 doctors in all of Canada, and the monsters running toward me are my diabetic patients. I treat them with the most cutting-edge medical techniques at my disposal. You've got high blood pressure? I'm going to prescribe a sickle to the brain, followed by an industrial bone saw until you're a pile of ground beef. Take 3 times daily. This is a terrific class for society's most well-adjusted members. On to our next class, the Paladin. In Dante's Inferno, our main character is guided through the 9 levels of hell, with each one imparting an important lesson upon him. Similarly, each class in Mortal Sin is meant to impart something valuable upon us, the player. The Pirate teaches us the importance of the Second Amendment. The Martyr teaches us the absolute necessity of insane asylums. And the Paladin teaches us the value of blocking. In a game where every enemy is a blood-filled meat pinata, there is a temptation to hold down the attack button and never look back. But as a noble Paladin, you must actualize the full power of your mouth by occasionally pressing right mouse button. The Paladin utilizes his unique skills to summon a rotating crucifix each time he parries an attack. These things are highly dangerous, and you can farm them infinitely, effectively turning you into an industrial-grade blender. Reject humanity. Summon 30 crucifixes and become a kitchen appliance. Alternatively, you could go for a body slam build. This skill buffs the damage of your dash ability and scales it based on your defense. The inevitable endpoint of this is that you clear each dungeon through a series of carefully planned head-on collisions while role-playing as A-Train from the boys. And if you're going to go that far, you may as well pick up Combustive Rush, which makes your footsteps explode. I know all these mangled bodies look bad, but trust me, this is the most humane and pacifistic way to kill an entire room full of people. In conclusion, Paladin, blend people to death, explode their loved ones, and
worship galore. One more class to discuss. If you've ever tried to calculate the profit margins on ripping people apart with your bare hands, congratulations, you're a hoarder. This class foregoes traditional weapons in favor of punching people 500 times. The best part is that by activating your ultimate ability, you can convert human suffering into extra gold in your bank account. Socialists will claim this is an accurate metaphor for late-stage capitalism and the undue violence it inflicts upon the proletariat. To that, I confidently respond, so what? If I have so much gold that I can power level to 500 and blow your head clean off with a right hook, then what I hold in my hand isn't just a weapon, it's the truth.
I can't respect poor people. I just stepped in some poor person's aftermath. Disgusting.
On a serious note, I think this is the strongest late-game class, and I'll tell you why. In Mortal Sin, you need to spend money to level up, and the Hoarder makes a lot of money. Please stop. You're giving painful erection are the last words out of a hoarder's mouth as they overdose on the capitalistic joy of liquefying an entire room of people to make an extra $10,000. However, it goes even deeper than that. They say that time is money, and as a level 20,000 hoarder, I'm going to need to take that too. Which is why I equip the Neuroshard helmet. This lets me stop time for everyone else as long as I'm invincible. Then by maximizing cooldown reduction, spamming ult, and cycling the Vault Breaker combo, I can become invincible 100% of the time. Meaning I had definitely stopped the flow of time for everyone who isn't me. Even on a metaphysical level, I'm getting richer than you. And once I figure out the logistics of charging people time rent, you better believe we're making this into a business. Now you may think that's all a little silly. However, until you have frozen time, punched a boss in the chest 600 times, unfroze, and then watched him explode into a million pieces, you can't fully appreciate the beauty of this build. In fact, you could be forgiven for assuming I'm using all of these overpowered strategies for fun. But I'm not. This is a necessity, because the final boss of the game has only been completed by 0.1% of all players. And if you're not walking into that fight with a supervillain level strategy, you won't be walking out. Enigmatic, or more fittingly, the filter, is where most people realize they've been playing the game entirely wrong. Prior to Enigmatic, you feel like an unstoppable meat grinder of devastation. But once you fight Enigmatic, you're going to feel like the main character of a cuckold video. You're in the ethereal plane of human sin. This guy slaps your girl's ass. What do you do? Answer, you die on the spot, because almost everything he does can one-shot you. I think the worst part about this fight is that he summons two completely invincible demons that makes you around and fuck with you. Sometimes they kick your ass, other times they spin your camera around to disorient you into walking off a ledge. But all of the time, I hate them. I never considered being molested by invincible sex devils to be a viable game mechanic, and I still don't. From what I understand, the community is similarly displeased with this boss. But don't worry, I've already issued a credible death threat against the developer, so with any luck, he'll make it even harder. Now that we understand what we're up against, we can start a new game and begin crafting a horribly overpowered build in an attempt to maybe, possibly, with a little luck, defeat Enigmatic. But what class should we use to achieve it? Well, after much reflection, I've decided to do Vampire. Why this class specifically? Well, if you ever find yourself upset that the demons of hell aren't killing you fast enough, and you want to take matters into your own hands, then Vampire is the right class for you. First of all, no health potions. Second of all, our attacks damage us. And third, we've got breast implants. Over dozens of years, the porn-sick gooner will desensitize himself to the point where he can't feel anything unless he's watching diaper Pokemon Yowie while stimulating his prostate with a lampshade. Similarly, all masochists will inevitably find themselves playing Vampire, because it's the ultimate form of digital flagellation. On a second-by-second basis, our health bar takes a horrific beating, but Alt gives us a huge amount of lifesteal, and with the right skills, it can be completely broken. So let's get to work. We spawn in at the Nexus. This is a safe zone which allows us to craft items, accept quests, and access each of the available areas. To unlock the final zone with Enigmatic, we must complete 3 of these dungeons. But before we can choose our first adventure, meet Helena. She is a racially ambiguous fallen angel that offers quests for us to complete in exchange for taking her clothes off. After surveying the list of available quests, I've determined our optimal route will be Dungeon, Forest, then Vessel. This will maximize our gold gain and get us a high-level weapon right before the final zone. Now, onto the dungeon. This is a vaguely medieval labyrinth full of demons, mechanical traps, and whatever the hell this thing is. If the dungeon was a flavor of ice cream, it would look like vanilla and taste like dried blood, which makes it a great and disgusting place for us to begin our journey. Things start off quite smoothly, just a few unarmed ghouls which we readily brutalize with a stick. Proceeding further, we acquire some random pieces of gear, a couple of skills, and also a new staff. This one slows enemies and, from what I understand, boils the blood inside their body. Truly marvelous. Delving further into the dungeon, I noticed the architecture becoming decidedly more hostile. How politically incorrect. Then again, we're over here boiling people alive and ripping their limbs off like a lobster, so I suppose we can't judge. I head into the final section of the dungeon and immediately realize this place was designed by a lunatic. At least 50% of the square footage is actively trying to kill me, every wall has tumors, and they've engineered spinning blade towers to carve us up like turkey. On the upside, these traps all work against the demons, so I spent most of my time kicking people into them. Eventually, the mini-boss spawned in to kill us, but I managed to get him stuck on the blade tower, and after losing 75% of his limbs, we were able to finish him off with a kick to the spine. Coincidentally, this also caused us to step on the pink pressure plate and activate our quest. Helena wants us to kill the mutants in exchange for a large sum of gold, and they're starting to spawn in now. You can tell they're mutants because it looks like they were all made using spare parts, and the more you stare at them, the less comfortable you get. So we give them the old razzle-dazzle and escape the dungeon to turn in our quest. To reward us for beating all of those disabled people to death, Helena gives us 50,000 gold, which I promptly invest at the leveling shrine. At this point, our build is what I would consider random bullshit. We've got 2 more dungeons left to figure it out, so let's move on to the next quest in the forest. This dungeon would be more aptly titled The Farm, because we are a nice long stalk of wheat, and everyone here wants to harvest us violently. However, by twirling our staff at the speed of sound, we are able to harvest them first, easily clearing the first few rooms and finding a new pair of boots. These have a 12-inch long spike on them for lobotomizing people with our feet. The future of brain surgery has never looked brighter. Heading into the next room, I lobotomize my way to the quest marker and activate it. Our objective is to hold this circle against waves of enemies for about 30 seconds. This was easily accomplished by bludgeoning everyone to death with a crucifix and letting the others walk onto the rotating buzzsaws in the floor. That'll be an easy 100,000 goals once we get back to Helena. Proceeding in the final room, we're starting to fight much higher level monsters, which is concerning. However, if it has limbs, I can make it not have limbs. That is my presidential promise to you, dear viewer. Our run almost was twice when I accidentally sprint into these flying skulls, but after life-stealing my way to safety, I find the warlock who summoned them and make him disappear in a puff of red mist. Forest completed. Back to Helena, we grab our quest reward, power level a bit, and prepare for the next dungeon, the Vessel. This is a pirate-themed area, which, if I'm trying to be nice, has a lot of character. If I'm trying to be accurate, this is just pirate-themed cock and ball torture. You ever want to open a door and get shot in the face by a cannon? You ever want to be penetrated by 13 men at the same time? Maybe get dominated by a shark with legs? The Vessel aggressively caters to these needs. It's the hardest dungeon by far, but it also has some good loot, so let's give it a shot. Entering the Vessel, I quickly get to work emulsifying Long John Dickweed and his band of pirate followers, being especially cautious to avoid the rotating lawnmower blades they use as decor. After that, we come across a skill shrine and receive an upgraded hot streak. This gives us a 280% damage boost after scoring a crit, probably the best pure DPS perk for this class. Moving through the Vessel, each room has a higher density of cannons than the last, and it quickly gets to the point where if we stop moving for in a second, we will die. So I activate this shrine in order to grant a move speed buff. However, it comes with a curse which respawns all enemies in the room whenever I step on one of these pressure plates. You could view this as a downside just because it's written in red, or you could be illiterate and colorblind and never know the difference. These things are all about perspective. Continuing onward, we pick up a new Blood Cross staff, which lets us summon a maximum of 6 rotating crucifixes around us. This pairs well with our current strategy of darting around like a crackhead, because the crosses can pulverize whoever we bump into. Time for our quest, the Immortal Construct Challenge. Here we are in the cramped hallway of a dilapidated pirate ship, and when I step on this pressure plate, it's going